Hi, my name's Timothy Best and I'm a game designer at Spinfast Studios. Today we're going to have a quick look at Baseball 09. In the custom game section you can do things like change your team uniform colours, you can choose whether you want to pitch or just bat, you can switch the game length from a single innings or do a full 9, you can change the difficulty. I'm pretty happy with those, so I'm ready to roll. First up we have pitching. Pitching can be pretty straightforward in Baseball 09. You can look at the catcher's suggestion and just press accept. Let's see how that goes. Of course, if I see something I don't like, I don't have to follow the catcher's suggestions exactly. I can shake off pitches and choose whatever I want. At the moment, I think I want to try a knuckleball. They're fun and educational. Check out the movement on that one. We do exaggerate pitches a little, so when you throw a knuckleball, you know you've thrown one, but that was a combination of a wild pitch type with a not so great pitch, which made it really random. After that one, I just take the fastball the catcher suggests, knowing that he's looked at the batter's stats and is suggesting something reasonable. Next up to bat is Cameron. As you can read, he's fast, strong and knows how to slug. This means I want to really avoid the center of his strike zone, so I'm going to throw around the edges, I'm going to make him reach, I might even throw a few balls just to keep him honest. Cameron is pretty good. Even though we pitched around his sweet spot, he really got onto that one. But that's as much luck as skill, and while luck has its place out on the field, we'll see how it stacks up to playing the odds and using decent baseball strategy. Xavier's no Cameron, so I'm happy to accept whatever the catcher suggests and just fire it on down there. As you can see, this makes things pretty quick, and it means that if you want to, you can just save yourself with key moments or dangerous batters like Dangerfield, whose profile describes him as a power hitter with an impeccable swing. That means more pitches to the edge of the strike zone and just generally trying to make it as hard for him as possible. And it's another big hit, but this time the result's quite a bit different. The batting model is fairly complicated, and the difference between getting the sweet spot can mean going into the stands or going into the outfielder's mitt. With Dangerfield down, we can have a look at batting. Every aspect of your swing is controlled by that one long gesture. The length of the gesture gives it power. The height of the gesture gives the ball an angle. So to replicate that big pop fly, I have to draw a full length line, I have to hit a little below where the ball's coming in to pop it up. If I don't release a gesture, I can let bad pitches like that ball just go. The timing is crucial in the release because it controls direction. Right then, I released it a little bit early, which hooked it around to left field. If I swing a little late, I push it to the right. It means with that one gesture, I control every aspect of the swing, which gives me all the power I need to do horrible little shots like that. I'm going to have to pick up my game if I want to have a chance in this. Luckily, my next hitter is a power hitter, but he didn't do particularly well there. Nonetheless, I'm going to try take an extra base by forcing him to run, but with the ball right there, it's a risky proposition and I've been caught in a squeeze play. What you're hoping for in that situation is an error like the one they just made right after the squeeze play. Just like the batters and pitchers, the fielders are not infallible. Of course, that's not what the scoreboard's saying at the moment. I only have one out left, and if I only score one run, it's going to go into extra time. Just like the other team, each of our players has a description, and Turbits tells me he's young, talented, and the man to bring my players home. So I'm going to be going for the big hits and see if I can just do exactly that. You'll notice I'm drawing full screen gestures to try to get maximum power. But I haven't quite managed it. I've hit down on it, so it's a ground ball that's quickly fielded. You'll notice the fielders move to support each other to make my life a little more difficult. Even so, I've managed to force one runner home and tie it up. With 2 outs, I can play it safe or go for glory. And that was exactly the hit I needed. Full power, dead onto the ball, central timing, a beautiful line drive. With the game decided, and the rest of my batting being somewhat less impressive, we'll just sort of fast forward through those final guys and then move on to the stats. And baseball is a game of stats, and we wanted to make sure that players had all that information at their fingertips. their hits, their batting average, their pitching ERA. And not just at the end of the game, but online in the Hall of Fame, so they could compete with their friends as well. So that's a quick game of Baseball '09. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.